Check, check, check. 1, 2, check. Oh, that's a lot of background noise. Oh boy. Oh, hi guys. I apologize in advance for the plethora of background noise you're probably going to hear, since there's a fan running in the background, because it's hot as balls and I can't stand it, and I just bumped the mic. Bumping the mic a whole bunch. Pro quality streaming from a pro quality guy. So here we are, guys. Thank you for joining me this Monday evening. I am BoxMacLeod. We are going to be playing more Stalker. Oh, let's see if the gain is up on this fucking thing. There. Well, whatever. It's loud. I don't know why it's so loud. So for anyone that was wondering, I do apologize that I was not around last week. At all, actually. My computer was not having a good day. Good week, actually. It was blue screening a whole bunch anytime there was strenuous activity. And it just needed to be cleaned out, I think. The computer does not do well in the heat, but we figured out that the power cable running to my GPU was probably bad. So we swapped it out for a different supply. Well, the cable, not a different power supply. I'm not rich. And hopefully that fixed it. The machine is all blown out and cleaned. So now I can resume streaming again. Although I can't stay up late because I've got to open the library this week, meaning I have to go to bed earlier, so blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Let's play the game. So when we last left off, I know we had grabbed some tools. We had done some side quest work here and there. We had started up in Pripyat, rescued some military dudes. Things were going alright. My intention, actually, I should be pretty close to finishing the game. And reasonably, I should be able to beat it in tonight's stream if things go well. So I guess we'll see what happens. And realistically, if I do wind up beating the game in like half an hour or something, and it's 8 or 9 or something, and I've still got some time, maybe I'll start up a new guy in Cataclysm. I don't know. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, let's let the game load, because we all love loading. Man, this game does love loading. Oh, yay, different screen. So I cut my finger making dinner tonight. Hopefully it doesn't impact my shooting, because it's my right index finger. Bloodsuckers won't have any blood to suck. It's probably a good thing, though. Come on, game. I know you know how to load. You know what's up. You're right there. Oh, come on. All right. Yeah, yeah.
not going to believe me anyway, but in a fridge. Wow, never heard that one before. A fridge, eh?
What fridge? Where did you find it?
Where did I find it? I'd like to see you find anything in my estate.
And what state would that be?
Not quite sure how to describe it.
Well, that was a strange detached conversation that really didn't make any sense now, was it? But okay. That dude was indeed hiding in a fridge from a guy. So that's what we have established. I have a bunch of crap in my inventory. For some reason. Oh, we have Captain Colonel Van here. That we need to talk to anyways. Oh, his feet were all broken. What the hell was that?
Command and reported the situation to him along with all the information that's been collected. There won't be any helicopter support for a while. He suggested that we fortify our position in a way to...
We heard this last time, I think.
USS observers are currently at the HQ, so you'll be able to talk to your superiors.
Yes, we did hear this last time. I don't know why it's not registering now, but...
Colonel, a radio signal has been detected, and its source is not far from the base. The transmission is encrypted, and I haven't been able to crack it yet.
Do you have the coordinates?
Yes, I have the coordinates, but the signal is intermittent, and it's moving.
Monolith again?
Oh boy, monolith again. Are you the guy that fixes my shit? No. No, Kowalski. Alright, you will fix my stuff. Not that it really needs it, but... Hey, free stuff. Free repairs, I should say, not free stuff. Nothing's free in the zone. Still need that. Why I have it. I also don't know why I'm clicking and dragging. So we're fine as far as supplies go. We still have plenty of ammo. And so we need to head right here, apparently, because there's an unidentified signal that we need to check the hell out. I took out my detector, like I always do, for some reason in this game. But we'll check it out, because why not? 3-round burst on the gun. Seems to do the trick most of the time. It's 11:55 in the morning, so we have plenty of daylight to work with. Plenty of medical supplies. Well, plenty is a relative term, but... There's a friendly over here, apparently. What is this? Who is friendly that is chilling in this building? And who might you be? STALKER, what are you doing out here? Hello, Major. Later. Well, do you have anything to trade? You have a crappy-ass gun that I don't want. Why are you out here? Weird, don't you think? You get out of here, Cake. And welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to have you here. Oh my god, there's dogs. But I don't... Well, maybe I should take... Oh god, I have the night vision scope. I completely forgot about that. So let's waste valuable dragon up ammo on... Oh, why am I not taking out my... Here we go. Take that, dogs. Oh, better yet. Play fetch. Ooh, destroyed. Oh shit. That could have been bad. Don't I have like ghetto grenades? Yeah, I do. Bam, baby. Getting that like kill streak. Calling the UAVs. Also, hi Rain, welcome to the stream. Problem with this scope is that it's like too good. Oh. Magnification does not necessarily mean a scope is good, but that's what I meant in this context. Anyway, now that we've wasted all of our grenades and some of our ammo on a pack of dogs that I probably could have just knifed or whatever, let's go where we're going. And things are going alright. Computer should hopefully stop breaking violently now. It was doing some weird shit that we're just not gonna bother talking about. What's up, Cadmium? It's fantastic to have you here, buddy. So we have a crater from the looks of it. I don't think this is produced. I don't think this crater is producing the radio signal.
The signal is back. Transmitting coordinates.
Unless it is. Ah, it looks like there's something below. Ow, there's just acid weed. Oh shit. Signal is cruising. Well, it's not gone because it's clearly marked on the PDA here. So let me move my mic a little closer here. Ugh. Gotta fix this shit. I need to get a better stream going. I'm glad you're great, Rain. You're a great person, so you deserve to feel great. You're all great for tuning in. You're all good people. Keeping a guy company on a Monday. Sokolov's just gonna, I guess, chill here. Like, he doesn't care.
Holster your weapon.
Why? I'm friendly. You know me, dude. I rescued you. Whatever. Let's do this. Uh-oh, cutscene time. What's going on with this signal?
It's right next to you.
I don't see anyone.
It's close, and it's moving toward our base.
No. It's this sewer grate.
Major Kowalski here. You better get back here. We need to prepare for possible attack. Bastards won't catch us with our pants down this time.
I don't know, they might. I mean, some of these guns are pretty good. Sometimes you might, you know, when you don't have women, you just gotta rely on some good hardware, you know? So if we have an incoming attack, then I guess we better prep, because the last thing we need to do... Oh god, it's so bright. It's daytime. Alright. Let's go prepare for an attack on the base. Or you could just slam the doors shut since they're like impenetrable. And the game requires you to holster your weapon.
Who are you?
Yes, who are you? Who's this? Who's this mystery man made?
My name is Strelok.
Strelok? What are you doing here, honky?
You're the stalker who disabled the Scorcher?
Yes, but my plan didn't work.
What a twist.
I have to speak with your commanders. I have information that will allow the army to take control of the zone
inside.
It'd be really nice if the dialogue was a little louder. It's not mixed properly.
We've got a problem. Our choppers are crashing for reasons that we've not understood yet.
Until we work it out, there won't be any helicopter support. The only way to get to the borders of the zone is on foot.
The reasons are obvious. There are many anomalies in the air, especially in the center of the zone.
We had a map with the safe air corridor between anomalies, and the helicopters had emission protection systems.
That's odd. You're telling me you haven't noticed that anomalies move around after an emission. Some disappear, and new ones show up in different places, which makes your map of anomalies effectively useless.
So that's what it is.
What?
Emissions don't just follow one another. If you can scan the area and identify all the anomalies, the choppers will be able to collect us safely, provided they're dispatched right after an emission.
We must inform the HQ of this as soon as possible.
I'll contact my commanders right after the emission. Lieutenant, get him on the line as soon as you can.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, welcome to the reason that I hate the plot of Stalker Call of Pripyat. Because it's so stupid and obvious and simple. So, we've got an emission, so I have a moment to talk. Essentially, your story in this game is that you need to figure out why these choppers crashed in an area that's known to be incredibly dangerous and filled with emissions and other such things, like pools of fire and electricity, and all of that jazz. So, sure, you have a map of the anomalies, fine, but it's still an incredibly dangerous area and people die here all the time and there's hazards everywhere. So to me, when it's like, gee, why did these choppers all crash? It's like, it's probably because of the fucking anomalies, which is the reason anything happens in the zone. You dimwits, an 8-year-old could have figured that out. So the fact that these choppers crashed and the big reason is, oh, it's anomalies, they move during emissions. It's like, no shit, it was the anomalies. Like, is that literally this whole story? Well, yes it is. The choppers crashed because anomalies. So that's it. Like, great. That's literally the most obvious conclusion that one could come to in this game. And it drives me crazy that that's literally, you know, the plot. It's just, ugh. Where is Straylock? I need to talk to you. He can't. He's eating his sausage. I mean, it's realistic, but it's such a basic whatever. Also, have these stashes. Fortunately, they both died, so that's a shame. Oh, cool, he gave me 20 batteries, hell yeah, and some relics, artifacts, heck yeah. Keeper of Secrets achievement, what does that get me? He found a new reason to live on and reach his objective, well that's lovely. Oh, it's totally the plot. I don't know, I don't know what I expected. The first game had such a crazy story with the Wishmaker and everything. And it's such a unique area, it just seems dumb to me that this story becomes, these choppers crashed because anomalies. Okay. And, you know, okay. It's more shit that happens, but that's your whole reason for the game starting, you know? 20 batteries and some decent artifacts. That's -4. Talking to Straylock here. So what information did you want to hand over? I'm sure the information he has can be used to destroy the zone. Thought he could do it himself, but it turned out to be far more complicated. The people who started it weren't in control. Explain when we get the hell out of here. What you see in the sarcophagus? It's all fake. Monolith, the wish granter, it's just a lie, a device that clouds your mind. The people behind it are hiding out somewhere else. Oh boy. Who's behind it then? No, well, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what to believe anymore. Oh, okay. We monitored. I contacted a stalker called Guide. He told me how to get to this place via the underground tunnels. Who's Guide? It's a legendary stalker and he can lead you anywhere in the zone. The army boys are lucky to have met him. Cool. So how'd you know the military was here? Guide told him. Alright. Good stuff.
Roger.
Major Degtyarev here. I read you.
Good. As of this moment, you are responsible for completing Operation Fairway. Kowalski and the Stingray Squad will assist you. Report.
I've managed to acquire documents about experiments carried out in the zone. Furthermore, we've been contacted by a stalker who's been in the CNPP. His name is Strelak, and he's offered us his cooperation.
Roger. Accept his offer. You know what caused our helicopters to crash?
Yes, I have the data, and Strelak's information confirms it. The helicopters were hit by anomalies after their locations changed during the emission. The anomaly map issued to the pilots turned out to be useless.
Good. That means we have
Good.
The mission. You'll be collected together with the stalker from position B28. Stingray Squad will be evacuated with you. The birds are already in the air. Over and out.
You heard the news, fellas. When we go, stick together and keep the stalker alive. Any questions? Get ready to move. Major, can I have a word?
Yeah, you can have a word, but maybe I'm not ready to go. Maybe I still have side quests to complete. I don't know. Oh. Good man, Strelak. Good dude. Need to refill my grenades. I threw them all at some dogs. You know what? And for old time's sake, I'm gonna eat this sausage in front of you. Alright. So basically, we can talk to Kowalski and GTFO. Start the evacuation. Or, well, basically, we want to get Strelak the hell out, because he has the information that we want. Degtyarev? Whatever his name is, main guy, me, accomplished his mission, which was basically find out what the hell made the things crash, and we found Strelak in the process, and he's got stuff that we want. So, if we talk to Kowalski here... The fact that I'm a pro is clear as day. I wouldn't go that far, man. It's counting on me. Keep an eye on Strelak. There's not many of us left. Fine. Stock up by visiting Rogovets and Kirilov if you need, and then let me know if we're ready. So... yeah, so let's talk to you. Give me some medical supplies. Sure, why not? And we have an interesting discussion about Stalker in chat here that YouTube is not going to see, but still pretty cool. What kind of ammo does my gun here take? 5.56 45. Cool. Yeah, give me some more. Got any more? No? Alright. Whatever, we got more bullets. Can't go wrong with bullets. And you know what? Fuck it. Let's head out. We're gonna blow this popsicle. It's time to end this, my friends.
Move out, squad.
Oh snap, we get the gun out. We're equipping this bad boy. Probably need it. Why didn't they stop right here? Oh yeah, this gun is worthless. Oh shit, I need to keep up with these guys. Oh no, the most basic ass enemies. Well, whatever. We're fine. We're fine. I don't want to lose any of these guys if we can avoid it. Yeah, now's not the time.
There are a dozen zombies in the building.
Oh hey, zombies. I'm gonna get stocked up on dragon ammo. Excuse me. Fuck my way. Yeah, this shit's not difficult, it's just zombies. Did we lose a military guy, or was this a zombie? He was a zombie. Oh, you guys. Did not mean to eat a tourist breakfast. No, I'm playing with Stalker complete. That's it, though. Just keep running. It's just zombies. Like, they move at 2 miles an hour. Why are you wasting ammo? Just keep going. Like, it's zombies. Who cares? There. I solved your problem. Apparently you did not. So you better be fucking dead.
Stay alert.
Yeah.
Follow orders.
I haven't played Stalker in a long time, and I wasn't aware how it would run on my computer, and there was a bunch of ifs and ands and questions, so I figured I'm not gonna fuck with the game too much, because I'm not sure. What the hell?
Maybe we should go around the building.
Oh,
There is no time. Check your weapons and fire at will.
poor Will. That joke's been made a million times. I'm so tired. Well, see, that's how you do it. You just bottleneck them, and then, yeah.
Fire at will. Go.
Fire. Oh, this one snort. All right, well, he's dead now. So. Oh God, that's a lot. Oh, whatever. You know, they got this covered. I barely need to do jack shit. That looks like a thing. That looks dangerous. Whoa, floaty man.
What was that?
Nothing, keep going. There's like... Oh. Oh. Oh.
Don't stop. Keep moving.
It's here.
Run.
Huh? Okay, run.
Yo, get up, son.
Get ready, man.
Major Detailer, we're taking heavy fire from an unidentified enemy. We cannot hold out for long.
It's probably Monolith, guys. Okay, those are the good guys. I miss. Oh, those are good guys. Ow. Yo, I'm at the chopper, man. We gotta hold out. Should be relatively easy. Is there a... Yeah, there's a sniper up there. Excuse me, rude. Oh, well, we did it. Well, there's dialogue, but we can't hear any of it. Well, so while these guys are just shooting in the background, we have the option to leave the zone, or we can stay in the zone if we want. And that activates free play. But to be perfectly honest, I have no intention of free playing Stalker. I just wanted to play through the game again for old time's sake, which I've done. We'll just let him keep shooting in the background while I talk. Who cares, right? But that's essentially the end of Stalker. You can free play and things can change a little bit from what I remember. But I don't remember exactly how it changes. Different stuff will spawn, but yeah, we're gonna leave. Goodbye, Stone. Good night, Moon, etc., etc. Although I do think we get to see some snippets of what happens after the fact. Yeah, you can totally choose to just stay if you wanted to. But I'm not going to.
As a reward for successfully completing his investigation, Degtyarev was offered a promotion to colonel and the position of mission coordinator. He declined the opportunity to work at the HQ and submitted a personal request to be sent to the zone as the USS Permanent Observer. The information about the development of psi devices obtained by Degtyarev alerted USS commandos. All the information gathered on X-designated laboratories was removed from military archives and filed as top secret. All personnel within the zone were ordered to prevent the disclosure of information about the laboratories at any cost. Several experimental samples were made on the basis of technical documents for Item 62. Following a set of test trials, it was decided not to go ahead with large-scale deployment of the weapon due to the high cost of ammunition. Nonetheless, it would be reasonable to assume that further development of the Gauss rifle is ongoing.
In Stalker 2.
Skadovsk became home to any and all who could reach it. Fierce Stalker resistance did not stop the bandits from making regular and ultimately unsuccessful attempts to establish their so-called order on the ship. Despite this ongoing struggle, the Skadovska carried on its unique brand of life.
And Owl is still a douchebag.
Following the destruction of the Bloodsucker lair, it's unlikely that anything could significantly change the state of affairs on the Skadovsk. The old ship became a temporary center of stability in the ever-changing world that is the Zone. A fragile balance was reached between freedom and duty squads at Yanov Station. Tired of the endless struggle, fighters of both factions started leaving their squads and joining the Free Stalkers.
The whole point of the Free Stalkers, if they weren't a group, they were just kind of
A
loners.
scientific expedition organized by Professors Herman and Ozersky was a success. The data they collected facilitated the development of groundbreaking medicine and technology, which prompted the Ministry of Education to allocate additional funding for researching the Zone.
Autozone.
Gary's stories about the Army's struggle against the dangers of Pripyat encouraged stalkers to explore the ghost town. Despite the constant monolith attacks, stalkers managed to secure the former army camp, which they used as a base to launch raids deep into the city, making slow but steady progress.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Organized mercenary squads continue to be active in the Zone. Their interest in the secret laboratories is becoming increasingly difficult for USS operatives to ignore. Attempts to establish the identity of the client who hired the mercenaries proved unsuccessful. The area around Yanov Station continues to attract growing numbers of stalkers. The lack of dangerous mutants and abundance of anomalous areas have led to the area being referred to as a treasure trove with increasing regularity.
I made some pretty sweet bank there.
Reached the leader of duty, General Voronin. Counter to most expectations, Voronin decided to posthumously award Zulu with the Silver Shield, duty's highest decoration.
Rip Zulu.
To the freedom-controlled military warehouses, where his cheerful personality and optimism quickly earned him the popularity they merited. Ultimately, he took charge of a small group of researchers involved in investigating anomalous areas.
Good on you, pal.
A new group appeared in the Zone. They are well trained, but their objectives are not known. Rumors say they used to be monolith fighters. Their leader is known as Strider. Senior Lieutenant Sokolov continued to take part in flying missions over the Zone. During one such recon flight over Lemansk, his aircraft was shot down by mercenaries. 2 weeks later, he was picked up by a patrol near the cordon. Within a month of his rescue, Sokolov had left the Air Force, joining a civil airline instead.
Which regularly flew passengers into the Zone.
A group of stalkers was forced to seek shelter on Noah's old barge during a particularly powerful emission. When the barge was attacked by a horde of snorks afterwards, stalkers were forced to concede that the barge was as good a defense against mutants as anything they'd seen. Even more astonishing was a litter of pseudo-dog puppies that Noah himself led into.
Aw, look at their little puppies.
Having overcome his alcoholism, Cardin left the Skadovsk. Stalkers said he went to look for his missing friends. Several days later, he returned, suffering from wounds and radiation poisoning. As soon as his wounds healed, he left the Zone for the second and final time.
Probably a good call. It's not a safe place. Especially if you're an alcoholic.
Passed on the information he obtained on his trip to the Chernobyl NPP to the USS commanders. This prompted the government to create a scientific institute for research of the Chernobyl anomalous area. Strelok took up the position of chief scientific consultant to the institute. When Colonel Kowalski, commander of the Stingray Group, returned from the Zone, he was forced to explain the reasons for the failure of Operation Fairway. Following a dragged-out investigation and the brass's failed attempt to make him the fall guy, the colonel was finally given an honorable discharge.
Hell yeah, Colonel, getting discharged. So basically everyone just got the fuck out, which is fine. That's probably what I would have recommended anyways. So yeah, that was my ending for Stalker. That can play out very differently depending on you know, who lives, who dies, the things that you choose to do, the missions that you decide to undertake. So there's some, I don't want to call it customization, but there, you know, there's kind of unique stuff for however you decide to play through. It's a good game. I don't want to listen to Russian. No. Well, we might. Okay, there. Yeah, all right. Back to title screen. There we go. But yeah, Call of Pripyat is not a bad game. It's not my favorite Stalker series. Well, of the Stalker series, it's my middle favorite. The first one being the best as far as atmosphere and storytelling go. This one is the best in terms of game. You know, it's the most polished. It's the least buggy. No, I am not Rusky. I am a white-bread American who actually literally just beat Stalker like 30 seconds ago. So if you're just tuning in, I apologize, because we're actually done with it. I'm not done streaming, but we're done with Stalker because I just beat it. But it's one of those games where there's a lot of stuff that if you don't look for it, if you don't go off the beaten path, you're gonna miss a lot. And that's a relatively good thing. The maps are pretty small overall, but it's a good game. It's competent. You could always use more. It would have been nice if Stalker 2 ever really did come to fruition, but it never did. I mean, unless you count Servarium, which I don't, because apparently that game is pretty terrible. It's kind of a shame, but you really can't beat the universe that Stalker is. So I had a good time playing it, at least. And as for what's next, I honestly kind of want to play some Doom, some brutal Doom. Not new Doom, because I don't have it. And my machine couldn't run it anyways, but yeah, I kind of want to play some brutal Doom, so I might just load that up and we'll poke around with that and see what that brings us. But that is it for Stalker Call of Pripyat Complete Edition. I may revisit the first game with heavier mods installed, because there's some pretty crazy ones out there. But for now, that is it for my expedition into the zone, and for everyone that has joined me throughout that, thank you so much. Had some spooky moments, had some funny moments, had some boring moments, but welcome to my stream. That's kind of what you get. But yeah, I am going to pause the stream for a minute while I get Doom set up. This is not the end of my stream. I'm not leaving, so stick around if you want to hang out some more, but if you have to go, that's fine. So yeah, I will be right back and we'll play something else. So until then, I guess this is Das Vidania. So later, Gators, for just a few minutes. Promise. Be right back.